Hey everyone, welcome back to the Thundertron podcast. So today I'm going to be discussing and giving you my thoughts on a bunch of brand new leaked listings of upcoming Transformers Legacy United figures coming in 2025. Now before we get into my thoughts and all the information that we have on these figures, please leave your thoughts on these figures in the comment section down below. Is it a pickup or a pass? Now jumping right into it, I just have to say now because I don't want to say the release date for every single one of these figures because it's a pretty good amount of figures that were leaked or found. All these figures should be coming out in 2025 at some point. Since it is early 2024 right now, we don't have any specific day or month of when they're going to be released or revealed. So we'll probably have to wait until the end of this year or early next year until we can get some more specifics and details on these figures. So there it is. The release date for all these should be 2025, so now I don't have to say it for every single figure. Let's start off with the first one. Interesting enough, these first two leak listings are actually figures that were canceled or delayed. They were originally supposed to come out in the second wave of Legacy United from this year, but until recently when we checked that list again, they were taken off or canceled, but now we know we still will be getting them just a little bit later when we initially thought. But the first one is the Transformers Legacy United Core Class Beast Wars Universe Dinobot. And I'm pretty sure I already talked about this figure on the channel before, so I'm not going to spend that much time on it, but I do know when I mentioned it, it was also going to come with the Beast Machines Cheetor, but now in the second wave, we're only going to get one core class of that Cheetor, which we actually just recently saw our very first look at. But of course, getting into the figure, since it's a core class, it should be around $12 to $15. And it's Dinobot, no one can complain. It's pretty much everyone's favorite Maximal slash Predacon and everyone's favorite character in the Beast Wars series. So no complaints there. Really looking forward to this guy, and I absolutely will be picking it up. As for the final canceled or delayed character from Legacy United Wave 2, that being the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class G1 Sure Shot. So since it's deluxe, it will be $25. I'm not, super familiar with Sure Shot, so I wouldn't say I'm as excited for him as I would say Dinobot, but I probably will pick it up. I like his design, just, I wouldn't say super familiar. I don't really think about the character that much when I think of the G1 show, but I'll probably give this figure a chance. As for the next one, of course, all the ones I'm about to talk about, these were no way, delayed or canceled. Only those first two were originally supposed to come out in this year, but were delayed. So these are all new ones that we've never heard of before, or, of course, are finding out now. But the next one is the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe G2 Breakdown. So it does appear they will be doing the entire Stunticon cast in their G2 colors. Because I would say last year or the year before, we did get the G2 colors of Dead End and drag strip. So now they're going to continue the cast or finish the Stunticon cast with Breakdown here. And as you would assume, they're just going to take that mainline one and put him in his G2 colors. Maybe they'll take his alternate head sculpt from that exclusive multi-pack that was on Hasbro Pulse if they wanted to change it up a bit. But since that was an exclusive, I think they might want to leave that head sculpt with that pack to keep it special. So this could just be a literal direct repaint of that original figure that came out in retail. But if you missed both the multi-pack and the retail release, you have a very good opportunity to get this repaint. It might not be your favorite color scheme, but if you just want some version of Minosaur on the Stunticons in your collection, here's a perfect opportunity to get it right now. So it doesn't say this is going to be another, exclusive from like Hasbro or Walmart or anything. So this could just be an easy retail release, which is good. Now moving on to the next one. This one was expected for quite some time now. It is the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Armada Wheeljack. So it's a deluxe, so it's going to be $25. And we kind of knew this was going to happen instantly because, of course, they did make that Shatterglass 2-pack with Rodimus and Sideswipe. And as soon as we saw that Sideswipe with that gash on his chest, we're like, that's going to be a future Armada Wheeljack. And that's probably what they're going to do. It's not confirmed, but it's a pretty good chance that's what they're going to do. And I quite like that Kingdom Sideswipe mold, so I'm perfectly fine if they want to do that. Or if they could get us a brand new mold, I would be fine either way. Moving on to the next one, there is actually quite a few package refreshes. If you don't know what package refresh means, it just means they took a figure from a previous line such as Kingdom, Earthrise, Studio Series, any line you want to think of. They just take a figure from that line and just put it in a present line's box. And a very good example is this one right here, that being the Transformers Generations Legacy United Deluxe Class Cosmos. So Cosmos originally came from a Walmart exclusive subline, that being the Velocitron Speedia 500, so he won't come in that box we originally got him in. He'll most likely come in the traditional Legacy United packaging that we're used to seeing, which I'm very glad to see this figure is on this list, because he's actually one of the most popular, hard to find exclusives of pretty much any Walmart exclusive we've had in the past several years. He goes for crazy money on eBay, like $80 to $100. I was lucky enough to get him. I was not expecting to be that lucky, so I probably will pass on this figure unless there is some change, but I'm pretty sure package refresh means there is zero change to the figure. It's the exact same thing. So if you missed out on that figure before, you can get it now. And like I said, with the breakdown, it shouldn't be an exclusive of any way. It seems like it's going to be a retail release, which is, again, a very good sign for people who missed out on that figure originally. But it's a deluxe, if I didn't already say, so $25. Moving on to the next package refresh, we do have the Transformers Generations Legacy United Voyager class Ramjet. This is good. They're going to continue the cone heads because they did do a package refresh of Dirge and a Legacy Evolution. So now they're going to do Ramjet, and I'm assuming maybe sometime in 2025 or 2026 we'll get Thrust. I do hope they do Thrust as well, because that one was actually the hardest to find of all the cone heads, because it was a separate release and it was a Target exclusive, and it sold out instantly. Again, I was lucky enough to get it, but I'm still glad to see it on this list for other people to get an opportunity. As for the next package refresh, we do have the Transformers Generations Legacy United Voyager class Tarn, which I'm actually kind of surprised to see this on this list, because I didn't think Tarn was very hard to find. I actually found him in stores. I guess it could have just been kind of like a luck of the draw. I just went to Target one day and found it. There was multiple on the shelf, so it could have just been my Target's really well stocked, but I didn't think he was a really hard to come by figure. But Tarn was actually one of the most well-liked figures of Legacy Evolution, so I guess it's good they're putting it out again. I guess maybe if you disliked the figure originally but you changed your mind, here's a perfect opportunity to get it now. We do have, actually switching away from package refreshes, we do have a brand new leader class. We have the Transformers Generations Legacy United Leader Class G1 Overcharge, which I'm completely drawn a blank on that character, so if you want to kind of jog my memory in the comments and give me some details about the character, please feel free, because I just do not remember the character very well, but I will most likely pick it up. And since it's a leader class, $55, not including tax and shipping. As for the final figure, it's another package refresh and another leader class. We have the Transformers Generations Legacy United Leader Class Galaxy Shuttle. So this one, I'm glad they're package refreshing, but the original retail release had some major problems. So originally it was also a part of the same line that Cosmos came from, so the Speedia 500 line, a Walmart exclusive figure, and I was able to get it, but there was some major QC problems. Most of the paint would just chip off everywhere on the wings, because you would fold up the wings for the transformation, and all the paint, most of the paint on the wings would chip and scratch. It was just the worst, and the tolerances weren't that good either. There was quite a few loose joints. So I do hope for this new one, this new release, they can improve the paint and the tolerances and not have those terrible problems, because honestly, that's probably one of the worst figure experiences I've ever had in my many years of collecting. It was just so bad. I don't know if that was just my copy or it was everyone's, but it was horrible. So I do hope this one can be better, because I might get this package refresh so I can have one in good condition, and then I can transform the other one, because my copy I have now, I did a review of it and I haven't touched it since, because every time I transform it format, I'm worried about something bad happening. But that's all the figures on the list. There's quite a few package refreshes, but there's some really good information we learned, such as the two delayed figures. Before we are thinking they just up and canceled them, but we still will be getting them, just we'll have to wait a little bit longer. But I do hope you enjoyed this Thundertron podcast segment. Again, please leave your thoughts on all these figures in the comments below, and I will see you next time.